Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
Ball's played through. Neymar gets flagged offside. He's not got that quite right. And it's Rodri. Yaya Toure cannot be beaten that easily. Driving on and making good progress. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Lam is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Gabriel gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Bellingham, he's going for goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Thinks about the shot. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah, and I remember one game against the boys from Madrid when that famous front three were simply unplayable. They each
takes the shot! João Cancelo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Gullit receives it in a wide position. Now this could be a chance. Your impression so far, Jim?
Manchester United have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
Nedved. Looking for options for movement. Played into the middle. Takes a shot! Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's a cute ball. He's got away. He's being urged to shoot. No way through, so back it comes. Cristiano Ronaldo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Bellingham. And he's picked out the run. Gullit unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Gullit looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he gets rid in a hurry. And he's only too happy to take that back. And he's had a hit!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Messi. Played in deep. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Rodri. For João Cancelo. Rodri. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. He's a sharp little ball here. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's neat. He has found the way through. Delivered with swing. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Bullet. Lahm. And he's decided to go for it. He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
That looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Manchester United really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substituição em andamento.
So off we go once more.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Nedved. That has ended up in no man's land.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Nedved. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Nedved. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. He won't be happy with that one. Nedved. Messi in acres of space out wide.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Pullet goes on a run down the left wing. That's a little off target.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rodri. And still, we await the first breakthrough. And it's Zanetti. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Manchester United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Cancelo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Knocks it into space. And this is Hullet. And Hullet! Sticks it away!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Gol marcado para o Manchester United. Aos 24 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 14. Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Camisa 18. Camisa 15.
And now the breakaway.
Camisa 7.
Nedved.
Camisa 13.
João Cancelo.
Uma substituição.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's in on goal. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Romario. And the finish! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Lahm gets into a good position. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Five minutes left on the clock. Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pradiol is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Drogba.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that will be the final act. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system.
Shoots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. Guardiola. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Rijkaard gets it away. Cross to the back post. He's got ball. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. This time surely. And he's there to get it away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Gullit. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role, or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. Corner number 3 coming up. That's a decent clearance. He's having a go! And that's caused a worry or two.
Maicon usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Yaya Toure proves too strong, too smart. Guti. Your impression so far, Jim?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game, now to turn it into a stranglehold.
And that is out and behind, it's a good block. Corner number 4 coming up here. Climbs up big! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Michael. Ferdinand. And it's Nesta. Gullit. Nesta plays it all the way forward. And he's had it nicked away. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's hoisted clear. Guti. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe is flagged offside. Rijkaard gets it away. Great vision. And this is Gullit. Messi. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He is through here. Shot, surely! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's been drilled forward. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And that's put paid to a promising move. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Messi. And that's a throw-in. And it's Yaya Toure. Great ball, he's tried one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a lucky 7th corner. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe, shot could be on. Big chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Throw it. Maicon. Toure has been caught there, it's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Guti. Gullit. Mbappe is onto this. Pedri. For Ferdinand. Gullit purring through the... And the finish! Goal! Brazil! Deep into first half stoppage time. And the first half is done. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substituição.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Manchester United do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Nice touch. Gabriel does well to get it back. Incoming delivery. He rises! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Threads one in. Messi gets into a good position. He's going for goal! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Hullet. Looking for the run. Maicon receives it in a wide position. Well, the corners keep on coming. This is their 8th of the game now. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Some good work on the right flank here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Manchester United still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. That's a cute ball. Messi, and this is Messi, and he decides to cross it. And he's managed to get rid. Vardiol is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's managed to get... Header! And it's in! Manchester United are back on level terms. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And this is Bale.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Ferdinand picks it up from the goal kick. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. That's a little off target. Tries from a long way out. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Well, they are up to their 9th corner of the game now. Up he goes! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Bellingham closing in on goal. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Bellingham. Oh, well played, well played. Brazil could try it again now. It's their second corner of the game. He gets big! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Floated through. Oh, good ball. It's Bale! And the ball, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Over to the other side. Great defending, strong and determined. Shot a goal! And that's a real chance missed. Now he's got space here. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Maldini cuts out the pass, and it's Bellingham. Vardiol. And it's Maicon. He's picked his way through, and he knocks it clear. Bellingham. He steps in, and that's... applies the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Looking for options for movement. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin. Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
And he's surging through. Can he finish? Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's picked his way through.
Oh, great run, magical! Oh, good take in a good area. That's good play. Nice control.
It's a pretty loose pass. Zanetti. Great vision.
Mbappe, delivery from him, climbs up big! Oh, crossbar!
And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
That's a cute ball. On time, excellent interception. Vardiol is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Nedved. Looking for options for movement.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
And he's straight offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Gullit did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. He's a sharp little ball here.
Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Gullit. Knocks it into space.
Now this could be a chance.
Vardiol getting this one clear. Messi, very much a man of this moment. No, that's been intercepted. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score.
He's gone forward. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
And it's Cancelo.
It's gone for a throw-in.
Nedved. And it's Rijkaard. And Zanetti. Looking to play him in. And he cuts out the supply.
Michael.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Looking for a runner. And that's put paid to a promising move.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Played into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great ball, and he's in here.
Good read, needed to be.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Tries to play it through. Leicester cuts out the pass. Rodri calmly anticipates. Guti. Now it's Messi. Now it's Nedved. And that's been won straight back. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Oh, super fine.
Guti chasing after it.
Could move up a gear here.
Zanetti goes on a charge down the left. And here's Mbappe. And here's Gullit. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Senhoras e senhores, informamos que o circuito interno de imagens está em operação para a sua segurança.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
He's having a go! What a save from Peter Schmeichel! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has been knocked clear. And he's had it nicked away. Lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Messi receives it in a wide position. Chooses to go back. And they're back on the ball again. Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Mbappe. Now it's shoots! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substituição.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mbappe!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. This is the time you need that pace. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, that's clever. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nicely weighted ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now he's got space here, and there's green grass ahead of him. Just eases him off the ball.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He He's shifting through the gears here. And he passes it long. Drogba is herring after that one. Messi. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Oh, what has happened here?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's found a way through.
Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Camisa 21.
Now, can they get him away? Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Now the delivery.
Substituição em andamento.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Drogba. He's got away.
Pedri. Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And they can counter here.
There they go, hunting again.
They get a throw in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Chooses to go crossfield. Bellingham purring through the gears. Now it's Bale. Manchester United leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Bale has it out wide and in space. Bale. Oh, that's nice. This looks promising. Can he get on the end of this?
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Foram indicados
Now it's
2
Drogba.
minutos de acréscimo.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that has been cleared. And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
The action has already started.
With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
An early chance, their first of the game.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Dink through. Schmeichel claims comfortably. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's an imaginative pass. Ambitious ball here. Chips it through. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. Crosses it in. Oh, smashing header! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time.
Tries a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Bellingham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rodri. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can't...
Chance! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
It's a searching pass.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
He's on it, can he get away? Mbappe
Was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's Luis Suarez! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Oh, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. Rodri knocks it into space. Nedved. And it's Gullit. And it's made its way to him. Isak. Gvardiol has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. That's a promising run he's making on the right. A header! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from...
Bullet! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Cross goes in there. And that should get the job done. And they're back on the ball again. Pirlo. Probing pass. No luck with that dink over the top. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's got away. Now it's Gullit. And he's in, and the shot! Goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Manchester United go 2 up, and the shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Brazil really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And the shot! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! A finish right from the top draw. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he has been fouled there. Bellingham has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play.
And the first half is done. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Manchester United are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Manchester United are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. Here we go again.
Thuram gets it away. Nedved. Here's Rodri. Isak. Now he's got space here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Thuram. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now it's Luis Suarez. Lahm providing an outlet on that flank. Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Isak. Just eases him off the ball. Nedved. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, they've got it again. He's picked his way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zanetti. Rodri. And here's Isak. Look at the space here. Isak. Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He is just caressing the ball. Quality ball. Ibrahimovic, very much a man of this moment. And he is going into that little black book.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 18. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 15.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Pinches it off him.
Teremos uma substituição.
Played into space. That is good alertness. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a good ball. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Manchester United still have the cards to affect this game. That has not gone well. Rodri makes the interception. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pull it. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. It's a goal kick. That's offside. Yes, it is. That has ended up in no man's land. Looking to play him in. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. Can he get it through? Rodri. Bale puts his foot on the gas. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Looking for a run-up.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lahm tries to play it through.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Lahm delivery, he gets big! Oh, it rattles the bar! Delicate ball, and it needs to be. He's dealt with that really well. And this is Messi. Chance to shoot! He has done it! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. João Cancelo. And it's Rodri. Tries to pass it through. It's Pirlo!
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Foram
Pass has gone astray.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
2 minutes to be added on. João Cancelo. Now it's Messi.
Might want to be careful there.
And that is that. Manchester United, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Manchester United may not have finished with 11, but they have shown to...